Today on the Gecko, we have an epidemic. A Vegemite epidemic has broken out at Publix stores all over the state. We have an on-the-scene reporter, Hans von Dingus, at Publix reporting live to you today. Hans, over to you.
Thank you, Andy. We are here in front of local Publix where only moments ago Vegemite epidemic struck, pandemonium struck, and not swine flu. Moments ago in this very building right behind me, we had Vegemite epidemic. It was terrible. We now go in for some feedback from Andy in the studio. Andy, do you have any questions for us?
How many injuries and fatalities were there in the Vegemite epidemic?
As of right now, it is unclear how many were injured in here, but what is clear is that it is unclear.
Were there any witnesses to the Vegemite epidemic?
There were hundreds of witnesses to Vegemite epidemic, but the problem is they're all too scared to speak. Vegemite epidemics have been striking retail stores around the country for several months now. It's said to be a new competitor with swine flu.
What's being done to assist with the Vegemite epidemic?
As you can hear now, even more fire trucks and ambulances are on the way to get in here and help. Also a lot of psychiatrists to help the people who work here. Not for the Vegemite epidemic, but simply because they work here.
Have you ever seen anything like this before, Hans?
Since I moved over here from Uzbekistan 5 years ago, I have never seen anything like this in all of my reporting. An entire epidemic, a pandemonium, sponsored in part by some product most of us don't even know what the hell it is.
What is Vegemite?
Vegemite is a yeast extract from beer. Most people who drink it, they put it in powder, and I have no idea what it does. But they sell a lot of it. Most people don't know why they buy it, they just buy it. And it helps you capitalistic pigs out there to make money, while socialist people like me come over here from Uzbekistan and work for people with like this with Jose Jalapeno.
Yes. We now report to the firehouse where we have firefighters responding to the Vegemite epidemic. Who do we have at the firehouse? Hans, I have no clue how you got there so quickly. But Hans, what is going on at that firehouse?
Thank you, Andy. This is Hans van Dinges reporting live from Firehouse Station 1, where we have firefighters now who are in process of Vegemite epidemic. Would you like to speak on the Vegemite epidemic?
We can't really make much comments on it this time. Still investigating.
How many fatalities were there?
We can't comment on that either.
Have you seen them?
Yeah, we seen the Gecko.
What are you watching?
He was on scene trying to help out. Insurance claim.
Wrong, Gecko. We cannot use that information. We are not connected with the Gecko or Gecko.
We now have a live feed from our mobile Gecko unit. Who do we have in there? Do we have any other reporters? Now over to Hans in the mobile Gecko unit.
Hans van Dinges reporting from the Gecko mobile unit. We are now following fire units en route directly to Vegemite epidemic. Pandemonium is striking. Vegemite jelly oozing from Publix. As you can see, there is one in front of us and there is one behind me. Is that right? Yes. Jose, watch the road.
That's all we have for you this time on The Gecko. Until next time, peace out.